Hi guys, this is Matt and welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing our first head-to-head with the new TSR 2, a driver that was introduced in recent weeks by Titleist, replacing that TSI 2. And the story around this TSR 2 is all around forgiveness, maximum ball speeds off all parts of the face. We're going to put that head-to-head against our best-selling consistent driver last year, which was the Ping G425 Max. This thing has been super consistent for all types of golfers. Anyone looking for consistency, 9 times out of 10, we've put them into the Ping G425 Max. So today we're going to go head-to-head, the new TSR 2 against the Ping, and we're going to hit overall 10 shots with each club, and we're going to alternate between the two just to get a real fair test. So really what we're looking for is direction, distance control, so from front to back as well, how consistent that spin rate is as well. So lots of different factors to consider, but let's start with the TSR 2. Let's hit a few and take it from there. Decent strike, and interestingly enough there, that felt like it came a little high off the face, but still, we're keeping an eye on that ball speed. Are we maintaining that ball speed? That was still pretty good distance, all things considered. As I said on my review a couple of weeks ago, guys, this driver is a big upgrade, certainly in terms of aesthetics compared to the TSI 2. Much more rounded off in the toe there, looks a lot pleasing on the eye. Good strike, just pulled it a fraction. Again, the sort of big talking point around this is this VFT face, so sort of variable face thickness, so ensuring that essentially all parts of the face are going to produce decent ball speeds. That was a good strike. It appears to be in and around that sort of 160 mark. Seems to be where the good ball speeds are. A little bit left there. Good strike, certainly good distance, but just pulled it a touch. Let's try one more with the TSR 2. Certainly consistency wise, it's doing exactly what it's saying it's doing. Certainly from a distance control, it's just a direction. We've had a couple go left. Good strike. Just a touch high, based on those. Yeah, I am using 10 degree there, normally 9, but this type of club just tend to launch it a bit higher than, perhaps a lower spinning club. So, but that's 5 decent shots to kick us off there. So now into the G425 Max. So we're going to hit again 5 shots. As I said, this has been so good for us this year. All types of golfers, not just the guys looking for consistency. Meaning the sort of mid to high handicappers, but even a lot of lower handicappers using this driver. So, be interesting to see how they compare. Left one to kick us off. Certainly in terms of aesthetics, I think most of us would agree that the Titleist is much better looking. Although the Ping looks okay, the classic look of the Titleist compared to the Ping, which is obviously, you know, got the turbulators on. And not only that, the sound, you know, I think Titleist edges the Ping on the sound as well. But ultimately what we're looking at is performance. First one went way left, that one wasn't as bad. Left again. One thing I didn't say on the Titleist was, and I did say this in a previous video, but I love the way it sits with the Titleist. It sits nice and square. I do feel like sometimes these types of drivers can sit a fraction closed for my eye. You know, typically good for a slicer, but my one, as you can see, can be left, and this seems to be going more so to the left than the Titleist. Yeah, pretty good. I'm gonna try one more with the Ping. Decent hit, just turned over. Okay, so we're going to hit 5 more with each now, but we're not going to analyse it too much. We're going to hit through them, and then we'll take a good look towards the end. Good hit. Just feels a lot better, sounds a lot better than the Ping. For me, that felt good. Again, I just feel like that start line's a touch better. Yeah, love that. Best one today there. 277 carry for 298. Again, good direction. Again, pulled that. Yeah, pulled that one. Okay, just a couple more with the TSR2. Just feels so solid off the face there. Yeah, one just creeping over 300 yards there and bullet straight. I mean, felt fantastic. Okay, one more. Okay, yeah, really solid. Those last 3 in particular felt really good. Okay, back to the Ping. One last time. Yeah, decent hit, just pushed it a little bit there, but definitely starting to see a pattern now. Be interesting reading at the end for sure. Again, just with the Ping, the only downside we've had with the Ping is it's very loud. I think inside it does make it worse. But it is quite loud compared to that Titleist. It's a lot softer. Okay, 3 more. Yeah, that ugly left one. Don't like that. Okay. Okay, last one with the Ping. Bit off the bottom, you can see it spinning up a bit there. Okay, so on first thoughts before we sort of look at the data. I definitely prefer the look of the Titleist and also the sound of it. Looking at them from down, I prefer the way the Titleist sits as well. I feel like that Ping does look ever so slightly closed in for my eye. So let's take a look at first of all the dispersion, because today really what we're looking at is sort of, yeah, that's those sort of dispersion rings really there. So the white and the blue, both TSR, and you can see there, you know, really good numbers. You know, not side to side is definitely better than the Ping, but also front and back as well. There's not that much of a drop off compared to the Ping there. So Titleist looking really strong, and Ping, as we can see, that is a little bit more varied. 3 big misses left, which is just a real no-go. So dispersion wise there looks a clear winner, must admit. Let's take a look at the data. Okay, so again we've got these bottom 2 graphs here are both with the TSR2. So ball speed 161 and 159, so we're averaging about 160 ball speed there. Spin 2.6 and 2.8, so averaging about 2.7, and average carry 274 and 268, so we're in and around sort of what, 270, 271, with a total of first time round 284 to 295, so we're looking about 290 total, which is really pleasing. Now the other big thing is the side. Okay, so 58 feet first time round, 39 feet second time round, so pretty good with driver on some solid hits there. You can see the smash factor 148 and 149, so some good striking. And what I like most about that really, if we look at distances wise, if we look at my shortest carry, which looks to be 266, and my longest carry looks to be what, 278, so there's only what, 12 yards there in terms of sort of dispersion from front to back, which is massive. So this TSR2 is definitely doing what Titleist are claiming. If we now just look at the Ping, ball speed 157, so it's what, 3 miles an hour shorter. Spinning quite similar, 2.8, so very similar, but you will see a drop off there in the carry, 256 carry on average for 279 total. So it looks to be sort of 10 or 15 yards shorter on the carry and 10 yards shorter on the total. With, yeah, smash factor 1.46, a little less, but still reasonable. And the big thing, you see the side there, 68 feet. So it looks to me like there's a clear winner today, guys. You look at, first of all, those dispersion rings, the Titleist is doing the job for me. Quite interesting. I know obviously Ping will be bringing out a replacement driver at some point next year, so it'll be interesting to see the upgrade. But that Ping has performed, it has performed for the large majority of golfers. But for me today, Titleist TSR2 is doing exactly what Titleist are claiming. That is performing really well, and it was that good it may well find itself into my bag. So stay tuned for any further videos on whether or not this may go into my bag. But the head-to-head, super interesting today. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe. Post any comments down below. I'll look forward to seeing you again very soon.